hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
We've got out here, Captain Champion! Get inside!
We'll assist Marshal Katalo with guarding the ship.
Walk in strength, friend.
Defend the cool rooms! Chips Regala. Hopefully the
Defend the cool room.
Regala. Hopefully we can get a few shots from that ballista.
Let's bring
ไปทดลองต่างๆดูละที่คุยกันเมื่อคืนมันยิงไม่ทะลุไหมยิงไม่ทะลุไม่ยอมหรอไม่ยอมยิงระดังแก๊งเลยแต่ยังไม่ได้ลองกับหมวกนะเพราะว่ามันต้องเดินทางเยอะแล้วก็การเซฟลง USB อ่ะมันไม่ได้ง่ายเหมือนเมื่อก่อนมันต้องแบบมันทำทีเดียวทั้งระบบเลยครับทุกเกมเลยไม่สามารถเลิกเกมเลิกเซฟได้มันใจร้ายมันต้องการให้เราใช้รายเดือนมันนะคลาวมันนะถ้าไม่ยอมจ่ายก็ยอมยุ่งยากใช้เวลาประมาณแบบ4 นาทีในการแบบแบ็กอัพจากแค่เกมเดียวเนี่ย
ถ้าอยากจะแบบเจอดูซ่าอีกทีก็คือต้องไปเปิด
ไม่แต่ Play 4ยังยอมอยู่
ก็ใช่ไงก็อยากเจอดูซ่า
ถ้าเป็นเกม Play 4ยอมเกม Play 5ไม่ยอม
อ๋อก็คือเอาเกม Play 4มาเล่นในนี้จะ
ได้ทำได้แต่เกมที่เป็น
เกมนั้นมันแต่เกม Play 4ที่ดาวน์โหลดอยู่บนเครื่อง Play 4เราจะดาวน์โหลด
ได้ขนาดแอริภาพแอริยังมาเลยไอคอนแอริยังมาแล้วฉันก็ลองดูแล้วปรากฏว่าไอตอนที่ยิงที่แบบเราป้องกันฐานน่ะที่เอาปืนใหญ่มาไล่ยิงประตูอ่ะเราไม่สามารถลงไปข้างล่างได้คือเก็บของไม่ได้หมดโอกาสรวยแล้วก็ฉันฆ่าสลิเทอร์แฟงไอ้งูอีกรอบหนึ่งแล้วได้ของเหมือนเดิมเป๊ะที่เพิ่มเติมคือถ้าเก็บของแรมันระหว่างเล่นน่ะก็คือได้มา3 อันก็คือเซฟนี้ดีกว่านั่นเอง
มันเน่าได้ใช่ไหม
มันหายได้คาดว่าพอพื้นถล่มเยอะๆแล้วมันแบบโดนทำลายหายไปอ่ะคือไอ้นี่มันอาละวาดหนักไงมันก็เลยหายแล้วฉันก็เลยมานั่งรีสกิลใหม่แล้วก็พบทริคพิเศษอีกอย่างหนึ่งนั่นก็คือดูสิเห็นไหมว่าตรงนี้มันมีแบบเหมือนระเบิดพลังออกมารอบๆอ่ะคือถ้าหากว่าเราเลิร์นสกิลรอบๆไอเนี้ยทั้งหมดเลยมันจะกลายเป็นแบบนี้คือแบบยิ่งเราเลิร์นสกิลรอบๆท่าเยอะท่ามันจะยิ่งเพิ่มประสิทธิภาพแวลูด้วยเข้าใจปะ
ยังไงเพิ่มประสิทธิภาพยังไง
อย่างเช่น
ขอเป็นตัวเลขตัวนี้เป็นเปอร์เซ็นต์
ไม่เป็นเปอร์เซ็นต์แต่ให้ดูตัวเลข อย่างเช่นตอนเนี้ยนี่ยังไม่ได้เรียนท่าอะไรมาก Elemental Fury เห็นไหมว่ามันเป็น150แล้วก็20แต่พอเรียนท่าเพิ่มขึ้นน่ะมันกลายเป็น150 75 30นั่นแหละแต่สำหรับท่าเนี้ยพอเรียนไปจนถึงแบบสุดแบบระเบิดไม่ได้ต่างกันแต่ไม่รู้ว่าท่าอื่นคาดว่าท่าอื่นคงต่างกันสรุปก็คือถ้าเรียนสกิลรอบๆมันจะทำให้สกิลแวลูที่อยู่ตรงกลางแข็งแกร่งขึ้นด้วย
แต่พอแกบอกไม่ต่างกันก็เลยงงว่า
เฉพาะอันนี้คือฉันเพิ่งทดลองไงฉันยังไม่ได้สามารถโหลดเซฟเพื่อทดลองได้ละเอียดเพราะฉันเห็นว่าไอความสามารถซ่อนตัวมันยังไม่ได้ใช้ก็เลยรีสกิลระหว่างรอแล้วก็เลยค้นพบเรื่องนี้ขึ้นมาจบไปละเซฟนี้ก็คือยังไม่ได้กินกับข้าวเลยชนะโดยที่แบบไม่ได้ใช้ท่าไม่ได้ใช้วิธีสู้เดิมให้ล้มทับอยู่ไม่น่าเชื่อว่าจะแรงพอเสี สียสมาธิ
เราไม่ชีวิตอะไร
ทั้งคู่อะแหละหนีดิรออะไร
This isn't finished. I'll be back with everything I have. And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
วิสับใหม่
แกมีสิทธิ์อะไรไปเที่ยวฆ่าคนอื่นได้ไปหมดพีเขาแค่
น้องตาย
น้องแกตายคนเดียว
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished with Aloy. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
นอบน้อมขึ้นมาเชียว
เขานับถือคนแข็งแกร่งเนี่ยเผ่านี้
จะบอกนะว่าเดี๋ยวสุดท้ายจะต้องมาแย่งกูกันกับคนของคาตา
พระราชาแย่งเมียกัน ไปไหนก็มีคนแต่คนรัก ก็คนมึงเก่งและสวย
There's below.
คน
อยาก
มัน
ดูอีกรอบอ่ะ
ฮะ
ดูอีกรอบ
อยากดูอีกรอบ มึงก็ไปดูในวิดีโอสิว่าใช้ทำไง
ก็จริง
ไม่งั้นจะอัดวิดีโอไว้เพื่อ
เอาไอ้นั่นมาซิ
ต้องเช็คหน่อยว่าอัดอยู่แน่หรือเปล่า
เอาหูฟังมาซิ
อัดอยู่ for sure นะคะ ไปขี่ก่อนดีกว่า แกจะฟังใช่ไหม
เติมอยู่
vessel.
With Perkins ever partition the cluster without telling me again. We had power search all over the place, including one in the main building. Right when Director Cardoli was heading out for the night. อะไร
มีคลิปในไอจีเป็นคุณยายสองคนไปเต้นแบบดึงอายุหน้าเวที
Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
มีนกบินด้วย
Restoring ether subordinate back to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
ก็ไม่รู้ว่าพวกคนจากต่างดาวมันมัวทำอะไรอยู่เนาะปล่อยให้เราคืบหน้าเนี่ย
อันนี้คืออะไรครับ
ก็มา restore ether ไง
The words of the ten are here.
อันถัดไปต้องเป็นอะไร
นั่นถัดไปต้องเป็นโพไซดอน
ไปรอบๆนี่คือไม่มีอะไรให้ดูแล้วหรอ
ก็ดูหมดแล้วไม่เห็นมีอะไรเลย ก็มีคนบ่นเรื่องไม่แบ็กอัพข้อมูลหาเหวอะไรสักอย่างหนึ่งอะ
Aloy, here. Let's talk.
โอ้ รู้สึกว่าภาพมันจะเยอะขึ้นนะ มีทำเนียบขาวอะไรด้วยเนี่ย
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
โดยบังเอิญนะคะเพิ่นคนก็ไม่แบ็กอัพภาพไว้ เราก็มาช่วยแบ็กอัพให้ ช่วยรีสตอร์แบ็กอัพให้
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Aunt Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
สมัยใหม่ที่มาให้ดู
พอ ไม่ใช่ทหาร ก็เลยไม่ต้องทำวันทยาหัด
ไม่ใช่จ้างเลยฉันเป็น mercenary
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? So, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours. Should be interesting.
Alright. I need to get Ether back to
รู้จัก
Gaia.
กันไหมขนาด
Seems
ข้าม
like
วัน
capturing it did something to the other holograms too. Might be worth checking out.
ต้องเป็นอาทิตย์แล้วดินี่เดินทางไปทางเหนือด้วยกันมานะ
โซนะ
โซก็น่าจะหลายวันอยู่
โซแบบแป๊บเดียวเองนะ
ของโซแป๊บเดียว ต้องกลับฐานด้วยนะถึงจะจบมิชชั่น อ๋อ ต้องไปรายงานให้ไก่อารู้
Blood of the Ten, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined
สวย
them.
ชิบหาย
Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hikaru cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us.
ไม่มีทางจะเทิร์นเขากลับมาได้
Cavo is the last of my blood.
ได้แค่ในนิยายในชีวิตจริงไม่มีทางเลยเนอะ
แล้วก็ใน
What
เกม
made Cavo join
อารมณ์
Regala's
แบบไม่
rebellion?
น่าจะเรียลลิสติก
For
ไม่น่า
some,
จะได้ด้วย
Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
ปล่อยไป
You
ตาย
said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
พวกสามกีบก็อย่างนี้แหละ
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. Must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
If Kavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy and the toll of unending bloodshed. The rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't.
ไปศึกหรือเปล่า
But you have to
ดับ
try.
เบิลเอเจนต์ก็ได้อะไร
ไม่เป็นไรหน้าที่คือกูก็แค่ไปตามหามันมา
Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held
ห้อยจาก
captive.
เอวมึงยืนนั่นทำไม
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Kavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
ไปเลยไหมฮะยังเนอะ
I have some other things to take care of
ขอ
first.
จบมิชชั่นก่อน
Meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Blood for Blood เลเวล19 ก็คือทำต่อจากเควสหลักนี้ได้เลย
Charging it. Blade in hand.
ไปทะเลก่อน
ไปจบแอร์เธอร์ก่อน
แต่เราก็ไปทะเลเพราะว่ามี legendary
The tribe
weapon
has
ซ่อน
asked so much of
ฮะ แกไปอ่านสปอยมาเหรอ
I fear we must lean on your strength and generosity
ใน
again.
YouTube ที่มันเด้ง
Just tell it to her straight, Deka. The tribe needs the arena. She's our only hope to getting it open again.
You need the arena? But the cool root's over.
That's true, but we also use the arena to boost the tribe's morale. We use it for training. Herd-in machines so our soldiers can experience the glory of the kill in a controlled setting. Which, of course, boosts morale. But Chief Hikaru won't let us reopen the arena until the ballista protecting the field is repaired.
We need it in case a machine runs amok, and it was damaged during the cool route. The parts we need aren't easy to find.
I get it. You need me to hunt down some machines and grab the parts.
We'd ask someone else, but every squad in the grove is on alert. But the task is not without compensation, right, Kala?
Of course. Once the arena is open again, I would be honored to invite you to compete. A wide variety of machines will be available.
And I will award you prizes for victory, not just from the arena, but also for medals won at hunting grounds. You'll be able to trade them for some of the tribe's very best gear.
To fix the ballista, we'll need a sinew from a rollerback, along with some bristleback tusks. Both kinds of machines have been spotted near a campfire to the southeast. When you're done, bring the parts to me at the maw of the arena,
ทัก
on
เนี่
the
ยกูมี
northeast
เพียบ
side of
เลย
the grove.
Okay. I'll see
แต่
what
โร
I
โล
can
แบ็
do.
กต้องไปล่ามาใหม่
One more thing.
เพราะว่าใช้ต
If
ลอด
you're going back into the wilds, I have another duty tied to our soldiers' morale. A regrettable one. Every Tanakh soldier carries a tag carved with their squad symbol. Rebels have been hoarding the tags of the soldiers they kill. You might find such tags at any enemy outpost. If you do,
โอ้ย มี
bring
เยอะ
them to me. I'll make sure they're returned to the soldier squad mates and loved ones. Having confirmation sometimes soothes their grief. And there are bounties involved, if that matters to you.
I've already found some of those tags.
I don't have anything to pay you with here. Bring them to me at the maw of the arena when you can.
Thank you, champion. And please don't forget the parts for the ballista.
เนียนจังเลยอ่ะที่มันแบบรวมประโยคมาเสร็จสับ อันนี้นีดมากเลยนะเนี่ย
อันนี้นิดดิ ยังไม่ต้องเข้าไปในนี้หรอก แอร์เธอร์
Guess I need to head southeast to find that
ควรจะเม
rollerback.
นูเซฟบ้าง
I
นะเนี่ย
already have enough bristleback.
ไม่ได้เมนูเซฟมาตั้งนานแล้ว เข้าทางนี้ดีกว่าเผื่อจะเจอโคทาโร่
Stay alert, soldier.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
โหลดอยู่ใช่ไหม เร็วๆสิคะ
I
ก็คือระหว่างสู้กับงูอ่ะมันก็คือมีคนช่วยยิงปืนใหญ่ใส่งูเป็นระยะด้วยที่ผู้หญิงที่คุยกับเรามั้งนั่นน่ะ
Safe travels, champion.
ขนาดเราไม่ดูคนนี่นะดูพอเราเลยเหรอพูดเลยว่าชุดสีชมพูเมื่อกี้ปังมากแบบตอนช่วงมาแชลอะไรกันนะเด็กเวอร์
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north.
Gotcha.
They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
มีเทียนด้วย
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. But I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. There's a lot to take in. But don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
It doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. No.
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So Talana came by the base?
And more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Carja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Carja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
Oh, that's just great!
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chain Scrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
Is your focus acting up again? I can take a look if you want.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl.
สรุปมีโฟกัสอยู่กี่อัน
How's,
ก็คงไม่น้อยกว่าจำนวนคนที่มีตอนนี้
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
หน้าตาดูไม่ค่อย
You
เชื่อ
guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
We saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. I'm guessing you've spoken with Catalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
We all have our difficult moments. Aaron definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Right.
Ui,
I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Do you have time to talk?
I do.
You've spoken with Catalo?
A few words. Tanakhs don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Aaron, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I should go.
May the fields bloom aplenty. Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Interesting.
Wow.
Aloy.
It's good to see you.
โฟกัสด้วยเหรอ
I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions.
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over
มี
there?
กดมั่ง
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the I'd never be able. After our victory, said it would be, even though he knew it was exile. So I became.
I'm sorry you had to go
ก็
through
ไม่ได้ถึงกับเรียกว่าเร็วเรียกว่าขี้ขลาดดีกว่า
ทำร้ายจิตใจคนอื่นก็คือเลว The wings of the ten.
When we were at the bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Decca, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom and the awe it must have inspired.
คิดลึกมากเลยนะเนี่ยคูรถนี่มันคือที่ไหนนะ
มันคือพิธีไงพิธีคัดเลือกมาแชลอะที่เราไปป้องกันน่ะ
แต่ก็ไม่เห็นมีใครบินมานี่
มันกระโดดลงจากหอ กระโดดลงมาจากนั่งร้านไปหาเครื่องจักรจากที่สูงมาก ก็คือกราปเปิลลงมานั่นแหละเหมือนเรากราปเปิลอะ
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
He spilled rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal, at least for a little while.
Indeed.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
คำแม่งลึกมาก
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I'm mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
คำอวยพรของแต่ละแคลนก็จะต่างกันนะคะ May the field always bloom May the ten be with you
เมื่อก่อนมีแค่สไตล์สลัดฮอก
ใช่ ก็คือต้องมาทำภารกิจพวกนี้ถึงจะโอเวอร์ไลน์ได้แบบชัวร์ใช่เยอะนะอีหางเนี่ยหมดแล้วไม่เซตจ็อบไว้อ่ะมา
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages.
เมื่อกี้ในห้องนั้นมันมีสลัดฮอกไม่ใช่
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
มาทีหลังเนาะก็คือต้องมองหาบันไดขึ้นน่ะถึงจะเจอ
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
There. Let's see what we got.
An excellent choice.
นกบินนกบิน
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
SOS
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection,
or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
แอลันแกจะต้องไปทำธุระที่แบรนไลท์ไม่ใช่เหรออ้าวไม่ใช่เชนสเครปจะไปเที่ยวกับฉันได้ยังไง
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Ui. Thắng ổ.
This is the rite of passage that Shav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
ฝ่าชาร์ป
ตายใช่ป่ะไม่ใช่ต้องอ่านต่อหรอยังตกใจไม่จบ
When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. Shav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rust. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. Still. Wish he was here. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. Since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, pick up the sub-functions, defeat Thor Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud. The door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet. Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh. Let's do that.
ห้องเล่นเกมคิดเหมือนกันโอ้โดนหยุดเฉยก็คือต้องไปสำรวจไอ้นี่เลยต้องทำได้แค่เควสนี้เควสเดียว
ดูเทียร์นี่หรอ
ทุกเควสทุกอย่างออนโฮหมดเลยโอเคได้อาจจะจนกว่าจะคุยกับไอ้สองคนนี้ก็ได้นะ
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. ปีนให้เองด้วย This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
เข้าเหมือนกันนี่นาโอเวอร์ชาร์จโอเวอร์โหลดถ้าแค่นี้ได้แล้วก็ไม่น่ายากนะ
Girl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
ตรงนี้มีหีบ
ฮะ
ตรงนี้มีหีบ
แล้วอ๋อไกลฉันเล็กก็ใช่โอเค
ไม่ใช่อยู่ตรงนี้อ้อมขวา
แค่ยิงบาลิสต้าใส่กับเอาหอกแทงก็สามารถทะลุเกราะได้แล้วอย่างนี้ก็ไม่ยากดิ
เรามีแล้วหรอ
ยังไม่มีฉันก็นึกว่าจะต้องแบบว่าใช้ทันเดอร์จอสักแบบ100 ตัวอะไรเงี้ยในการถล่มไอ้นี่คนเดียวดูเหมือนจะไม่ขนาดนั้นแล้วนะหรือแค่นี้ก็พอเนาะ
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Nah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
ไปดูเลกาล่า
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. One of the sons of Prometheus. Looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Aloy?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Val.
ก็คงเป็นฝีมือไซเรนนะที่อยู่เบื้องหลังว่าไหม
ก็ไม่ต่างกับเทรดเดอร์แกบอกว่าแกใช้วิธีอะไรในการฆ่า
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must
เอ
have
อ
been
น้ำแข็ง
powerful.
แล้วก็
That Zenith the rebels
Tunnel
killed
sharp
was
shot.
looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
แกบอกไม่ต่างกับอะไรนะเช
Stay
ดเดอ
here
ร์เหรอ
instead, watch. That Zenith isn't the only
เช
one
ด
of
เดอร์
its
ในอะไร
kind.
เต่านินจาหรือ
I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see
ฉั
anything.
นไม่เก็ตว่าทำไมถึงแบบพูดอย่างนั้นน่ะ
Any trouble shows
ก็
up, I'll call you.
สุดท้ายแล้วมันก็เป็นตัวการของทุกเรื่อง
เชดเดอร์นะก็เชดเดอร์มันเป็นตัวร้ายแบบชัดเจนตรงๆอยู่แล้วไม่เหมือนไซเรนที่ช่วยเราบ้าง
Down here.
หลอกใช้เราบ้าง
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
ก็เลยไม่รู้ว่าทำไมเปรียบเทียบกันได้
From the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aletheia, found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
ชอบไปเบี่ยงอย่างนั้นอย่างนี้อะไรเงี้ย
หันทางไปโอ้ไม่น่าจะไปได้
ไปก่อนเถอะ
น่าจะตายนะ
ไปยังไงวะ
ก็ไฟช็อตอะข้างล่างอะ
มันเป็นน้ำท่วมมาก็จะไฟช็อตไม่ได้จะลงไปตรงนั้นซะหน่อย
มาแค่นี้แหละ
แต่สักพักก็น่าจะลงไปให้จบๆนะ
จบชีวิตเลยดิบ้า
มันเป็นแค่สวยงามเฉยๆถ้าไม่งั้นมันต้องพูดอะไรอยู่แล้ว
ทางนั้นก็ไปต่อไม่ได้ด้วยนะ
สแกนดิไม่สแกน
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. Calling.
Oh. ยังกระดาบ
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aletheia is gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around. At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. I wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things.
Find anything that might tell us what the
Our own
asset is?
benefit. I don't think so.
เมื่อกี้แกได้ดูแมปก่อนเข้ามาป่ะว่าอยู่ตรงไหน
ไม่ได้ดู
shit. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
มีคนเดินชิวๆอย่างนี้
It is. Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
โคกนี่โคกก็ไม่รู้
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
ดูสิ
พูดถึงเอเลน
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Oh, let's find out.
อ้าวเอเลนไม่ได้ตามมาด้วยเอเลนอยู่ไหนอ่ะ
ไม่รู้
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
.รหัสก็คือฉันใส่237ไปจากตอนที่คุยกับไก่อารหัสแบบที่มันให้กดคอนโซลว่าใส่237ไปแล้วก็เป็นอย่างเงี้ย
ก็รู้ได้ไงว่าเป็นรหัส
ก็เดาเอาก็บอกแล้วไงว่ามันเป็นสิ่งที่พูดถึงตอนแบบคุยกับไก่อาว่าแบบมันส่งรหัสมาเป็น237 SOS 237แล้วก็โคดเดตที่นี่
It's you.
คนส่งคืออีนี่แน่เลย
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
อ๋อโอเคมันก็มีความคืบหน้าเหมือนกัน
But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through the wall on the clone.
ก็คือจะเข้าประตูดินแดงนี้มาสินะ
แล้วจะให้กูสู้ยังไงอ่ะ
คงต้องวางกับดักก่อนนะอย่าไปวางเลยยังไม่รู้ว่าเป็นยังไง
ยังไม่
Here
รู้
it comes!
ใช่ยังไม่รู้เลยมันเป็นยังไงกลัวโกรธกลัวพลาสมาได้วิธีใช้พลาสมาที่ถูกต้องอ่ะก็คือยิงพลาสมาไปแล้วต้องทำให้มันระเบิดด้วยคือปาระเบิดใส่ก็ได้ไม่ใช่แบบปล่อยไว้เฉยดูเหมือนจะเป็นอย่างนั้นนะได้เองได้เจอพลาสมาแน่
มีอะไรเอาไปผสมบ้าง
ไม่น่ามีนะ
จะเป็นเข้าไปก่อนไปสักว่าไม่กลัวกดแล้ว
ขอปลดของที่ผมได้ก่อน
ทำไมดูเบาจัง
มันนั้นยิงหลายนัดอันเนี้ย
That thing's quick.
อันนี้แล้วกัน
แกแล้วมันยังลุกไม่ขึ้นอยู่นี่อยู่เลอร์เลยไม่รู้ทำไมฉันไม่ได้ใส่ท่าหรออ๋อฉันเพิ่งเรียนสกิลใหม่มาก็เลยไม่ได้ใส่ท่าอะไรเลยว่าจริงไม่ทันหรอกมาเวเลอร์ตอนนี้ก็ไม่ทันละ
ทำไมเรียนท่าใหม่แล้วไวเลอร์หายวะ
ก็เป็นอย่างนั้นแหละแต่อธิบายอะไรมากไปกว่านี้เหรอ
แกก็บอกว่าโปรแกรมเมอร์มันห่วย
ไม่ฉันรีเซ็ต
I should prepare before the specter.
ตาย
แกขยันรีสกิลจังเลย
I can't let it get.
แกพูดว่าแกรีเซ็ตนี่หมายถึงว่าแกแบบ
รีสกิลไง
หมดเลย
ก็บอกไปแล้วไงว่าท
ำทำไมบ่อยๆไม่เข้าใจ
ก็ระหว่างรอแกไง
ถึงว่ามีสกิลต้อง20 กว่าก็มีอย่างอื่นทำแล้วมัน productive กว่า
คืออยู่เพิ่งฆ่าบอสเสร็จแล้วไม่ได้มีที่เซฟที่อื่นเลยจะให้ฉันทำอะไรฮะ
ฉันไม่ได้รู้ full story ยัง
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
โอ้ยอย่าหลบสิวะไม่เอาละต้องล็อกมันก่อนอยู่กับที่แล้วค่อยยิงไม่งั้นเปลือง
I should prepare before the specter gets here.
อ้าวเชือกล่ะ
I can't let it get through to Vora on the clone.
กาวมันไม่ได้หยุดสงิดแล้วปืนกาวก็ไม่ได้ดีอะไรไม่ได้มีปืนกาวแบบว่าสีฟ้าด้วยซ้
ำฉันลืมซื้อ
Here it comes! aren't you?
เ
มันก็ลืมใส่อีก
พลาดใช่ป่ะ
Are you okay, Aloy?
ไม่เห็นแกบึ้งเลย
ก็ไม่ได้บึ้งอะสิ
อันนี้คือเทสเฉยๆเหรอ
ไม่ได้เทสต้องโหลดใช่ไหมลืม
อะไรวะ แล้วเมื่อกี้นี้ฉันก็ดูไม่ทันอีกเปล่าว่าแกแบบมี follow up ให้พลาสมาระเบิดอะไรเงี้ย
ฉันก็ดูไม่ออกหรอกว่ามันจริงหรือเปล่าอ่ะ ฉันไปอ่านบทความมา ฉันไม่เข้าใจว่ามันจริงหรือเปล่าด้วยซ้ำ
เมื่อกี้มันมีเกรด2 เกรดตอน
แต่ฉันก็ยิงระเบิดไปแล้วนะ
มันไม่เหมือนมันไม่เหมือนธาตุอื่นอ่ะธาตุอื่นมันก็แค่มีนับถอยหลังใช่ป่ะแต่ของพลาสมามีเกรดทางขวาอีกกันนึงอ่ะ
ไม่รู้ว่าคงต้องค่อยๆดูไปนะแต่ก็เพิ่งอ่านบทความมาไม่รู้ว่าจริงไม่จริงด้วยซ้
I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
ำยิงไป3 นัดแล้วนะฉันไม่ยิงแล้วนะเว้ย
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick.
ว้ายข้ามหัว
เบื่อจังเลยไอความรีโหลดไม่รีโหลดอะไรของมึงเนี่ย
I should prepare before the Spectre gets...
เตรียมแฮมเบอร์เกอร์ไปเลย
ก็อยากจะรีโหลดให้มันเสร็จๆไปเลยก็ไม่รู้ทำยังไง
I can't let it get through to Varl. Clone.
Here it comes!
มันไม่หอม
Ooh, ugly one, aren't
ไม่
you?
เลยหลุดแล้ว
วิ่งสปอร์ตคิดแต่ไม่มีอะไรหลุดไม่มีอะไรหลุด
ไม่ได้บอกว่าพาดีต้องยิงตรงไหน
ไม่รู้
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
ตั้งใจดูมากเลยนะเนี่ย มีส่วนบนได้
แล้วมันให้อะไรหรอ
ไม่ค่อยให้อะไรนะ มันไม่ได้มีชิ้นส่วนแบบเฉพาะมากอะ่ะจริงๆก็ไม่ต้อง
ดูดิ
คือดูไม่ได้มีของแปลกพิเศษพิสดารอะไรอะ่ะมีแต่ของปกติก็เลยคิดว่าอาจจะไม่ต้องบึงใส่มันหรอก
ก็ไม่ได้แบบดรอป100%ด้วยซ้
ำมีปืนมันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยซึ่งก็แบบไม่ใช้อยู่แล้วอะกับคู่ต่อสู้ที่ไวขนาดนี้ก็ ไม่รู้จะใช้อาวุธหนักไปทำไมพอใจยังไม่มีอะไรเลยแกฉันถึงได้ไม่เน้นบึ้งไงทีแรกอะ
มีแค่ตูดมัน
ไม่ได้ออกง่ายๆด้วยโหลดละเปลืองไปตั้งหลายนัด
I should prepare before this. Gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! ได้จริงๆต้องล่ามเชือกจริง
แล้วที่ต้องล่ามเชือกไม่เคยมีตรงไหนที่ฉันแบบเห็นด้วยกับการล่ามเชือกเท่าอีนี่เลย
จะลองลักไก่หน่อยก็ไม่ได้จริง
ๆล่ามไปเถอะ
Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
มันมีอยู่11นัดได้ยังไงวะไอ้เหี้ยมันควรจะรีโหลดไปเลยป่ะ
Here it comes! Ugly one, are you?
งานเอาใหม่มูแต่แบบรีโหลดไม่เป็นคราวนี้รีโหลดเป็นละ
I should prepare before. Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
เ
hasn't. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
พี่เอก็ไม่ช่วยเลยอ่ะอะไรของแกวะ
บนกันนะบนโทรศัพท์มันหัวถิ่นหัวตัดที่วันว่าเสียงนี่นั่งหน่อยว่าเพื่อนคิดได้บนกัน
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. Hit my shot. The Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up.
จะสนีได้ไงว่ามันเห็นแล้ววะ
ก็อาจจะต้องหนีไปสักพักแล้วใช้ท่าไม้ตายซ่อนตัว
ไม่งั้นก็ใช้ไปปะ
ก็ใช้แต่ขอเปลี่ยนชุดก่อน
I need to sneak around behind it.
ได้แล้วอะเราไม่จำเป็นต้องใช้สินะ
ตาบอดอะไรกัน
Shields down! It's on the move!
ได้ชุดเดิม
Fight time! Move along, deal your ass. I'm waiting for you. Let's not waste this opportunity. Take this and take him down.
อันนี้เพิ่มพลังธาตุ
ต้องมีหลานได้ตาย
Now's a good time to hit it with plasma.
I gotta load it up.
I'm coming for you now.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
It's done.
จะตายแล้วยิงมันเลยก็ได้เพิ่งนึกได้ ก็ช่วยให้แรงขึ้นอยู่นะพลังธาตุอ่ะทีเดียวก็คือมันก็เกือบตายเลย
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, and we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
If
I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Look at that weapon. Which weapon?
เวพอนที่เทนักใช้ที่ซานอฟพวกไม่รู้ใช้ยิงอิดเกราะแต
ไหน
ก
บอกว่าร้อน
เออ
โอเคร้อนแล้ว
ไอ้ยา
Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
ได้ลูกแก้วดิสโก้มาหนึ่งลูกแก้วดิสโก้
ลูกกอล์ฟ
We need to get the weapon
ลูก
fragment
แก้ว
to
ดิ
Gaia
ส
to
โก้มันจะไม่
analyze.
เหลี่ยมขนาดนี้
If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone too.
ก็คือสรุปเราไม่รู้ว่า
Where's our
ยอดเขา
guest?
ที่อยู่ที่ไหน
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
ว่าลืมดู
Okay.
ก็กรอเซฟก็ได้นะ
ต้องขึ้นอันโนนแน่เลยเพราะแม่งแบบคัดซีนขนาดนี้ กลัวเราจะพาสองคนนั้นไปท่องรอบโลก
ต้องย้อนไปไกลกว่านี้อีก
If I can figure out how that thing works.
นี่
แล้วทำไมเราถึงไม่เคยมา
เราก็แค่ไม่เคยมาไม่มีอะไร หรือเรามาแล้วอาจจะแบบเข้าไม่ได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ย
มันเป็นโซนไม่มีทางมาหรอกก็ไม่ใช่ เอ๊ะเราก็มีคบไฟแล้วนี่หว่าลงไป
มัน
ดิ
เขาเพิ่งเจาะภูเขาไงแกเขาเพิ่งเจาะภูเขา
ลงไปดิ
นี่หมู่บ้านจมน้ำเคยจริง ๆ ก็เคยมาแหละ คือฉันเคยแบบเอ้ย
มันไม่ใช่ทางไม่ต้องไปมันมีแต่
ก็เคยมา
ไม่มี
เค
ทาง
ยมา
ที่
เอา
จะมี
คบ
หมู่
ภัย
บ้านไม่มีทางที่จะมีหมู่บ้านที่แบบเป็นชาวป่าหรอกเพราะว่ามันเป็นหิมะเยอะมันไม่ขาดน้ำหรอกไม่ต้องไปหรอกใช่ป่ะอย่างเงี้ยแหละ
whatever
ต้องมา
whatever สรุปคือมันถ้ามันไม่มีเนื้อเรื่องอ่ะยังไงมาก็ไม่มีประโยชน์หรอกแก อุโมงค์เขาก็เพิ่งขุด
แล้วตกลงไอ้ you this นั่นก็คือเป็น SOS
ก็เป็น SOS ของอีนี่ไง
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
คราวนี้ก็คื
You
อ
mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us.
Little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
ปัญหาเรื่องเลิฟไทแองเกิลจะได้หมด
Where'd Katalo go?
อ๋อไปคุยกับกายอาข้างนอกไปอยู่กับกายอา
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe. You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Why did Takote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he said
I said, even though it was so I.
แต่มันตกใจอ่ะช่างมันเนาะ
เราก็เลยตกใจด้วย
I need to go.
ที่มันไม่ตกใจ
On your way then.
Bye. Thanks for the exquisite handmade carpet.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
มึงจะเรืองแสงอะไรเบอร์นั้นวะ
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
โฟกัสเยอะจังนะ
Booting up.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What? not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What did the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in a biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
พอสได้ไหมเราว่าไอ้พวกฟาเซเนตอะมันใช้อีนี่เป็นนกต่อโดยการแบบใส่ tracking device ไปกับตัวนาง
ก็เป็นไปได้
แล้วก็ตอนนี้เดี๋ยวจะโดนบุก
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Vena's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
โอ๊ยเข้าใจ
ก็คือมันหลอกฟาเซนิสว่าในตู้มันมีตู้คอนเทนเนอร์แค่236ตู้แต่ความจริงมันมี237ตู้หรือมากกว่านั้น
อันนั้นเข้าใจ
แล้วไม่เข้าใจอะไร
แต่แบบเรื่องอีโลเทียจะต้องอะไรนั่นนี่นู่น
ก็คือมันหลอกเขาว่าถ้ามันมีเคอร์เนลอยู่กับตัวมันจะทำงานง่ายกว่ามันก็เลยให้ไว้กับตัวแล้วมันก็มีคน
นี่คือเคอร์เนลอันนั้นคืออีโลเทียจริง
ๆเปล่ามันกำลังจะไปหาอีลูเทีย
ตอนนี้มันได้เคอร์เนล2 อันแล้วนะถูกปะอันที่อยู่กับเยเบต้าเนี่ยมีมันก็เป็นแบบเหมือนได้แบบ
เคอร์เนลอ่ะมันเป็นของเปล่าๆมันเป็นทำได
แต่มันเป็นทำไดที่มีไฟล์อยู่ไงแล้วไฟล์ในนั้นคือมันบอกไหมว่าคืออะไร
ไม่แน่ใจว่ามีอีลูเทียอยู่ในนั้นหรือยังอาจจะยัง
ก็ไม่รู้เป็นไฟล์อะไร
ก็มันก็ยังไม่ได้บอกว่ามันได้อีลูเทียมาหรือยัง
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Farrow purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single...
To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
เธอจะยิ่ง desperate หนัก
feeling might be mutual นี่คือแบบเป็นคำ
I
ที่
should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
ควรจะเอาไปใช้
ก็คือรู้สึกแย่ทั้งสองฝ่ายเลยใช่ไหม
หมายถึงว่ากูก็รู้สึก regret ที่แบบเอามึงมา
ใช่ไงก็รู้สึก
แต่ประโยคแบบหรูมาก The feeling might be mutual
Hi, I'm back. What do you want to know?
ต้องกลับไปนั่งท่าเดิม
เราสงสัยว่าทำไมถึงไม่เอาเสียงภาคเดียว
It's
กัน
time for me to go.
ใช่
I'll check on you later. Yeah, sure.
หรือว่านี่คือเสียงภาคเดียวกันแล้วจะดัดเสียงให้มันต่างกันเล็กน้อย
I don't think so
ในเมื่อยีนเดียวกันทำไมเสียงไม่เหมือนกันเนาะเพื่อความสะดวกหรือเปล่าในการทำไม่งั้นมันการพากย์มันจะยากขึ้น
กูว่าคนฟังก็ฟังยาก
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zenith.
A moment, I will
ช่วง
scan
สุดท้ายคือต้องติดอยู่กับหอกอะแกเชื่อไหมผมคงไม่สามารถจะประดิษฐ์ใส่ลูกธนูแล้วยิงเยอะๆได้หรอก
By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Of course.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right.
ซึ่งเขามี3แล้วเราเพิ่งมี 1
Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
ช่วยไม่ได้นะก็เราหมดแต่ทำเควสย่อยๆอ่ะเราจะไปตามเขาทันได้ยังไงเนาะ
So we won't be making use of Simon's weapon. And now there is another clone Elizabeth here with us.
เอาไปจะไปฉี่
I still have 2 more sub-functions to get to.
At the Osram camp. Ooh, really? Someone wanna talk to me.
ต้องดูก่อนสินะ
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. You're the one that helped me find it.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing. It's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
หมดพูดเยอะจัง
How's everyone dealing with beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
ตุ๊กตาหมี
ไม่ใช่แบบว่ายัดไส้สัตว์ที่ตายแล้วเว้ย
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
ให้ไปอยู่ในห้องเซิร์ฟเวอร์มันจะ comfortable ได้ยังไงวะ คุณจะมีห้องอื่นอยู่นะ
I think
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Shoot.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it a reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
น่าทำจังเลยเนาะเควสนี้
เคสโปรโบโนอย่างเงี้ยน่าทำ
โปรโบโนอะไร
โปรโบโนแปลว่างานเพื่อการกุศล
โอเค เลือกมิชชั่นที่จะไปเถอะ เรียงตามเลเวลไหมแก นี่ทูโนนี่ทำได้ยังอ่ะ Add Oscillum Camp โอเค ก็น่าจะทำได้แล้วนี่ อันนี้เรามีหน้ากากก่อนก็ดีมั้งงั้นก็ต้องดำน้ำแบบเดาๆเอาว่าไหวไม่ไหวแค่ไหน
อันนี้ไม่น่าทำเลยอะแม้แค่19ก็ตาม
เหรอ ไม่อยากทำเหรอ ไม่อยากช่วยยายแก่เหรอ
ไม่อยากจะไปยุ่งกับเด็กเปรต
งั้นจะทำอะไร
ไม่น่าทำจะตาย
เอาดิงั้นฉันไม่ฉี่ก่อนนะ
ไม่ มันหมดเวลาแล้วต้องไปนอน
โอเค
Is there a place to save?
Chill air is prickling my lungs.
ลงไปหน่อยนึงก็เซฟได้แล้วจากเมื่อกี้
ไม่ฉันอยากจะจำได้ว่ามันต้องออกประตูไหนมันก็มีป้ายอยู่ที่หน้าห้องนะไม่ใช่ที่ไม่มีป้าย
Doors is locked.
ก็เลยเปิด
Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
ก็หน้าตาดูเป็นประตูออก ก็คือประตูเดิมไม่ใช่ โอ้ปิด โอ้ย What? I'm not doing anything. Oh. ทำไมมีคนดูด้วยล่ะพี่